put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, DMV. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. I keep modeling, baby. ATL, DMV. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the beautiful, lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Let's get into it.
Woo!
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. You looking stunning, first of all.
Yes,
Shout out to all my
you.
Aquariuses out there, man. It's Aquarius season.
It
You already know
is.
I'm super hyped.
It's
my
Aquarius
birthday.
season.
It's my birthday.
Almost.
Shout out to the whole, all month. Shout out to the whole DMV. We love you guys. Everybody that's rocking with Spotlight Over the City, you already know. Philly, Chicago, Atlanta. Somebody said if I don't say Fayetteville, they're going to pull up. So don't pull up. Fayetteville in the building. Charlotte, North Carolina, Atlanta. You already know we love you guys. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, you all. Hello, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. Thank you all so very much. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, online, wherever you're watching, please share the show. That helps us out. Please share the show. It's a movement.
Please share the show. We appreciate it. You know, without you guys, we are nothing. Spotlight Over the City is sponsored by none other than Umbrella Therapeutic Services, along with the other sponsor, my big homie himself, James Oxley, Oxley Realty. We appreciate you much. One of the biggest sponsors we've had thus far. And this show is definitely brought to you by those two sponsors. So we appreciate you guys for being the biggest sponsors that we have had so far and rocking with us the longest. Thank you much.
Thank you so much. We have an amazing show planned for you tonight. It's my favorite show, my favorite day of the week, with my favorite guy, y'all. It doesn't get any better than it. Does not get it. Don't talk trash because listen, you know what? Now's the
I'm
opposite.
still hot. You already know. Look at me hot. Look. You don't have to convince
I
me.
went
You don't
to
have
him
convince me?
after our show last week. We talked about spouses not wanting to do things that spouses want them to do, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, I went in a sexy way, and I said, "Hey, can I put the blindfolds and handcuffs on you?" What did you say?
Hell no.
And why did you do that?
Because you mentioned peeing on me.
I did not.
And you was trying to pee on me, and I told you I'm not about that life. And so I said, hell no.
But I promised you.
I talk about it later. You trying to snitch, but I told you I'm not doing that part. Now I can do some kinky stuff and we can talk about it. But the golden shower thing went over my head.
I said no to that, but I want to handcuff you.
Later, baby.
Okay, tonight's show is really amazing. I'll tell y'all more about that when we get to the question of the week. Tonight's show we got the big car giveaway. Is the car outside?
Where's the car, Tanya?
The car is outside in the parking lot.
There, Tanya. Is it a real Benz?
We're going to talk about it.
Does it start up? Okay, so now we talking.
The Benz is outside in the parking lot. We're going to talk about this big car giveaway that's going down. The drawing is going to be in March, but we're going to talk about it tonight and how you can get raffle tickets. I already got mine. Y'all better get yours because I plan to win that Mercedes, okay?
So now how does this work, Tanya? If she wins, do we win? Like it's our car?
No.
It's our car.
No, I bought the raffle ticket.
Hold, because I'm talking to Tanya. Now, wait. What's going on? She or us? I'm just
I bought the raffle ticket.
Okay, but I thought it was joint property. When you're married, it's marital thing. So we're gonna talk about it because, baby. So we do qualify to win. Yeah.
I got a raffle ticket. And also coming up later on the show, I met this young lady. I was hosting an event for a group of young ladies, and I forgot the name of the organization. You can remind me later, Christian. But we met. We sat at the same table, and I felt her energy, and I knew that she was someone that we would want to share on our platform. And so I can't wait for you all to meet Christian Aaron coming up later in the show. And we also got out two of our favorite human beings back in the building tonight.
In real life too, though.
They are really two of our most favorite human beings. We've got John and Tamisha McNeil joining us again tonight, y'all. And
y'all
then
put your hands together too, though. Y'all do that.
And then closing, I'm so excited about this young lady closing the show today. That when she said she submitted one song, I was like, excuse me, that's not enough for us. We need more. And I cannot wait for y'all to meet this amazingly talented young lady. Ames is in the building, y'all. Give it up. Woo! All right, so we got an amazing show planned for you all tonight. Are y'all ready for it? Are y'all ready?
Are you ready for it?
Are you ready? I'm ready.
I'm ready then.
All right, so what's happening? What is happening? Wait a minute. I got to follow the thing because then I'll get in trouble.
Tell me what's happening.
What's happening is this popping set right here, this popping studio.
You already know what it is. UBM Broadcast Media. You Broadcast Media. If you guys would love to look like we looking, you guys can look it up. UBM. Get in touch with us. We'll get you right linked up, and you guys can have a show here. They have plenty of opportunities for you. So, UBM.
Check them out. UBM, that's our team here. Thank y'all so much for everything you do. Honey, you want to talk about your book real quick?
Man, every day, all day. First of all, thank God, I have a book out. It's on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. It's called The Gangster's Cry. Yep. And it's a memoir, a story of my life. And I will say this. God has blessed me to be here today, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm excited because I have a script, a fully written script. And I'm in works with a movie deal to get this thing shot. So It's called So Far Removed, and it's based on A Gangster's Cry.
I'm so
proud.
proud.
I also have another surprise, but I can't quite let that one out yet. I have two movies already fully written, though.
We can't talk about it
I'm
yet?
going to leave that one. I'm
Okay.
going to hold fast. But guess what? I'm really working, and God is good. And so, yes, A Gangster's Cry, Barnes & Noble, Amazon. Check me out.
Check him out, y'all. It's a great story. Please support my husband's book. Listen, yesterday we had an opportunity to go down to Cheltenham Juvenile Detention Center, and we were able to talk to the young women and young men there, and it really warmed my heart so much so that today I'm still.
Plaque.
We forgot our plaques, but yes, thank you to Minister Tony for the opportunity, and thank you to the young
Ms.
ladies
Regis.
and the young men there in that facility. There's
Yes,
so much more for you ahead of you all. You know we rocking with y'all, and y'all, just like we told y'all yesterday, when the time comes and y'all are ready, Stan and I are here to support y'all.
So when you say, what would you do for free, that's some of the things that I love to do for free. So to hear some of these young gentlemen respond and Q&A and ask me questions, it was just like gut-wrenching. Like, they were so intelligent for their age and so advanced for their age. And so all they needed was some guidance. And I said, man, I can't wait to fill in. So that'll be a part of what we're doing. Me and Pastor King, also, shout out to him. He went with us as well.
Yep.
And he played a phenomenal part. So we're going to be doing that kind of stuff for the youth and reaching out for them and
So
having some
amazing.
platforms for the youth. And that's what I'm excited about.
So amazing. And guess what else, y'all?
What else?
Y'all ready for this?
What's happening?
On Monday at 3:00 p.m. on the CWDC channel, Stan and I will be on the Karamo Show, y'all.
Give it up. And so when I tell you we had so much fun, we couldn't announce it early last week because it was a gag on us, but we had so much fun. Shout out to the producers. I don't want to get their names out there, but shout out to all the producers. They loved us. We had a great time. Did some great networking as well. So
It was a great experience,
a
y'all.
really
I
great
can't wait.
experience,
Monday,
very
y'all, 3:00 p.m. on CW
yeah, so we're going to have a watch party. So we're going to set up a watch party.
at Derrick and Row House.
Yeah, we're going to do it at Derrick and Row House. They just found out tonight.
Yes.
So we're going to have it at their house.
3:00 on Monday at
their
Derrick and Row House.
So, yeah, we're going to pull up. Thank you, Derrick. Love you, bro.
Yes.
Shout out
The
to Derrick.
Karamo
DC
Show,
vibe,
y'all.
DC vibe.
Y'all, I can't wait. I cannot wait for y'all to see see our episode. I can't spill the beans, but I
So
can't
we
wait.
were watching it earlier just to get a smidge. Shout out to Dana, too. I saw her on there, so she had a bomb episode. But I saw my wife jumping around acting. Now, this girl can't even go on ABC or NBC, whatever.
It was
on
NBC.
I'm going to let them say it. But this girl jumping up and down on the trailer. They let us get in the trailer. I don't know why. But they showed the
Because
scene,
your
so-
wife is lit. That's why.
Yeah, you was so looking so good on there, man. Whoo. Yeah, but yeah, you lit though. You definitely lit. My wife
Thank
lit.
you.
Look at my wife.
Thank you so
Ooh,
much.
she lit. Yeah,
Thank
you lit.
you so much, baby.
I love it.
All right, well, what else is going on? CGE Entertainment and J&J Entertainment, our
Yep,
guys
that's the
Cliff
gang.
and Jamie and John Dixon, all of them together. They're celebrating their 1-year anniversary of Unplugged R&B Jazz, y'all. This Friday, they got Push Play, which is D. Floyd and Pam, y'all girl Pam, and it's at Union District Oyster Bar and Lounge, and this is their 1-year anniversary. I remember when they first started it on that Friday a year ago. Stan and I were there celebrating with them, and it's been a whole year. So if you're not busy Friday night, come on out to the Union Oyster Bar Lounge and celebrate the 1-year anniversary with CGE and J&J Entertainment.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then on Saturday, it's a lot going on this weekend. Saturday, Clico Champagne. Is that how you say it?
Close
Clico
enough, yeah.
Champagne and amazing food Saturday at the Crab King down in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. That's on Crane Highway, y'all. Their food is amazing. Derrick DC Vibe will be hosting, and they have 2 slots. So you can either do 3 to 5 p.m. or 6 to 8 p.m. Tickets are still available on Eventbrite, and your ticket purchase includes entry to the event, appetizers, and complimentary glass of champagne. Stan and I will be there as well, so come on out and hang with us Saturday at the Crab King in Upper Marlboro, hosted by DC Vibe.
And so try to, as much as possible, support black business. I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I would just say that. And the reason I say that is because our dollar's going out to the community way faster than I like to see it.
Yeah.
And I'm Black Wall Street, so that's what I speak on. So please try to keep that dollar circulating in your community. It's not just for them, it's for you as well. It's your community. And so Crab King, shout out to them, because we pulled up like we said we would.
We did. We went last week.
Yeah, we came right after the show the next day and pulled up on them and ate us some crab, some Old Bay crab balls and some, what else the other one?
The jerk ones.
Ooh, jerk crab
everything
cakes
I had was amazing.
Crazy wings and everything. So
great drinks, full bar.
My main man Heath over there, the C to the EO, Crab King.
Crab King, Upper Marlboro.
Well, we got a food sponsor today.
I didn't forget that.
Her.
Rotten Apple stage play, y'all, is on Saturday and Sunday at the Bowie Center of Performing Arts. And you all remember Paul Jerry, the young man. He was on our platform a couple weeks ago talking about it. This play is written by Barry Biddle and starring Darren DeWitt Henson, who's also Spotlight family member.
What's up, D?
Darius McCrary, Dorian Wilson, Paul Jerry, and many more. And this is Saturday and Sunday. Stan and I will be there on Sunday. So if you want to hang out with us on Sunday, we will be there at the play on Sunday, 4 o'clock.
I remember you was in the play. You did good. They didn't invite you back. They didn't want you back.
I'm on to other things.
Okay, I was just checking.
Okay. Anyway, Black History Month is here, you all. Today is February 2nd, and I'm going to let my husband just speak a little briefly about what Black History means to us.
I'm going to make it brief as I can. So Black History Month, to me, I don't have a Black History Month. So I spoke about this year after year after year after year. If it wasn't for Black history, you have no history. So let me wake my Hebrew homeboys up. We are the original people, the Hebrew people. If you are black, you are a Negro, which makes you Judah. I'm not sure that you know that, but this goes way back. Your bloodline goes way, 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 way back. So no history exceeds our history. I'm just being clear. So without our history, you have no history. You have no history. So don't give us a month and call it Black History. I don't salute that. So this is the last time I'll speak on it the whole month. Just be clear. I don't be that so happy-go-lucky about the little 30-day, 28-day Black History Month they give us. Every day of the year is Black History. Every month of the year is Black History. We are history. We are the world's history.
That's right.
The oldest land you will ever find is located in Africa. There never was a such thing as the Middle East. It's all Africa, and we belong there. That was our region. Trust me, that's why you have this melanin. And so believe me, that Black history thing, don't spin that narrative and be so accepting of everything you give, and take something.
I love it. Take something.
Especially if it belongs to you.
All right, well, take something. What's up, Doc? All right, y'all, we got a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with Black businesses and one of y'all's favorite segments. Name that song.
Ain't nothing I hate more than a coward Negro, but a coward Negro. You hear me?
I know that's right.
Stand up. Stand
well,
for
we will be right back.
Spotlight over the city, baby. Never scared. Standing. What we doing, Jackson? Over the city. Y'all having a good time?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
We got us some food. We got us a little bit of drink, man. Who's the food sponsored by?
The food today is sponsored by none other than Mama T's Kitchen, y'all.
Hey.
Mama T's Kitchen, they do pre-made and made-to-order cuisine. Their mission is to serve fresh, high-quality American food with a fusion of international cuisine. You can find them on Instagram at Mama T's Kitchen, and you spell Mama, M-A-M-M-A-T-E-E-S Kitchen. Mama T's Kitchen with 2 M's, okay? Her number is 443-608-5442. Online, www.mamatskitchen.com. Don't forget, it's M-A-M-M-A-T-E-E-S Kitchen. Thank you, Mama T's Kitchen.
Thank you, Mama T. We appreciate you much. Make sure you guys get it in over there.
Yes.
And not be bashful. We don't want to take it home. We will, but we don't want to.
Yes, thank y'all so much.
Thank you, Mama T.
Y'all know how much we love our black businesses here at Spotlight Over the City. That's one way that we give back to the community. And today's black business that we want to shout out, I figure since it's Black History Month, Stan saw this young man at the airport last week. 19 Keys is his name.
Yes, I did.
He has a brand called Crowns, C-R-O-W-N-Z. And this is one of the brands that he founded, and it is merchandise for the crowns of our kings and queens. So they're headbands, they're hats and caps, and they represent who we truly are. And I love this merchandise. So if you get an opportunity to check them out on Instagram, it's at Crowns with a Z, C-R-O-W-N-Z Society. And the website is crownswithaz19.com. So check them out.
Thank you,
19
Keys. I didn't know that was out. So
Yep.
I appreciate that because, as you guys know, I love to read. If you don't know me, then I love to read, and I'm heavy in the word. So I do say this. I saw Charlemagne that day in the airport. Shout out to Charlemagne the God.
Yeah, we sure did.
I saw Charlemagne, but I kept it moving. But then I saw Al Sharpton. Shout out to Al
Sure
Sharpton.
did.
Same day, same movement. But I kept it moving. But then I saw 19 Keys, though.
And you couldn't keep it moving.
I couldn't keep it moving. That's the homie. So when I say learn, if you want to get some light, if you're looking for light, then that's that guy.
Yep.
He's full of light, and that's why I like him. So shout out to my partner, 19 Kids, man. The homie gonna be on the show soon, too. We working on that.
Oh, that's right. He sure is, y'all. That's right.
We can't act wild
19
like we normally do.
Keys
We get
coming
him
up
We
on
gonna
the
have to smarten
show.
up for him, right?
That's right. All right, y'all ready for Name That Song?
Y'all ready?
Y'all
for
ready?
it?
Okay.
Urlissa. Do I see Urlissa in the building? I see some
Urlissa came in.
Snuck in the building.
Hey.
E&E Hair Salon in the building.
Yes.
What's going on, baby?
Yes, E&E Hair Salon in the building. So Name That Song is a segment where we sing a few bars of a song. You have to guess the name of the song and the artist. Okay? And
Let's do it then.
you ready?
I'm ready. I got.
Can I
two
just sip your drink
wait a
so I can wet
Wait
my
a
whistle?
minute. What you
Wet.
trying to do here?
Can I just sip it?
All right, I'll let you do that. I'll let you do it.
Thank you, baby.
Wet your whistle.
What is this?
Give me that. You want to wet your whistle? Hey, don't put my business out there now. I'm trying. Everything was going good. You just jumped out there all hot. Hey, what we doing? What we doing? Hey, you want to help? Shout out to Natalia. What's up, baby? You know I love you.
Okay.
Marvell,
Listen.
Love and Light.
Y'all
Athena.
ready for my song?
What's up, Athena? We appreciate you guys. Everybody on IG. Hey, IG, y'all ready to rock?
Hey, Tricky Entertainment, y'all ready?
Tricky
I told you I was gonna do it, right?
All right, what we got?
All right. I gotta hit the chords in my. I used to think that I wasn't fine enough, and I used to think that I wasn't wild enough, but I won't waste my time trying to figure out why you're playing games, what this all about, and I can't believe you're hurting me. I met your girl, what a difference. What you see in her, you ain't seeing me, but I guess it was all just make-believe.
All right, baby, you did good. Yeah,
Yeah. So do you know the name of the song and the artist? That was easy.
Okay, what you got, IG? Y'all know the
Anybody
name of the song?
guess? Let's see.
Facebook.
Let me see.
Y'all went through it with us. She did pretty good, right?
Let me see, Dirk. Did you guess it, Dirk?
Dirk, what we got out there? Hold your thoughts. Let me see if they do something. IG, what you got?
Okay. Yes, JT says Keisha Cole, but you didn't say the name of the song.
She did an easy one. You done did that 8 times this whole.
No, I did not. Yes, you got a name. Of course she know. Anybody know the name of the song? ready?
What it do? Yeah. All right.
What you got,
So
baby?
again, name that song. You got to name the artist and the song.
Okay,
so
let's
this
go.
is one of my favorite artists in the whole world.
That's right, the
Mighty
voice that
Mouse,
make the ladies
Justin,
moist.
None of y'all don't say nothing. If I say it.
Let's go, baby. What you got?
I can't stay away from you too long. Even if I do, I'll always call.
Yeah, okay.
Checking on you, make sure you're okay.
Okay.
Be the one to brighten up your day.
Hey.
Well. And
if you say that, they gonna know the song.
Is I love you. Only if they knew it, Terry. Give it up.
Yes, y'all better give it up for my sexual
terrible,
chocolate.
Hey,
But I didn't want you to say that part.
Baby.
Y'all know that song?
What's the artist though?
Get it, Derek.
What's the name of the artist? I mean the song.
What's the song? Get it. Y'all
Okay.
so smart. Y'all
All right,
good.
give it up.
Yeah.
All right. I think Alyssa cheated, but it's cool.
Listen, we got to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with some Spotlight news for y'all.
Y'all having a good time? Yeah, we'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
And I am telling you, I'm not going, even though there are times to show it. You see, there's just no way, there's no way. We're part of the same place. We're part of the same time. We both share the same blood. We both have the same mind. And time we have so much to share. But no, I'm not waking up tomorrow morning and finding that there's nobody there. Darling, there's no way. No way I'm living without you.
Welcome back to Spotlight over the city, man. We having a good time.
Yay!
Man,
Let's
we having a
go.
great show. Great energy. I love it,
Yes.
baby. What we got next?
Well, we do have to talk about what everybody's been talking about, and I'm gonna let you just speak on it. We got to
wanna
talk
talk
about
about
what
it?
happened with the young man down in Memphis, Tyree Nichols. I don't have a lot to say, so I'm gonna turn it over to you and let you talk
There's a
about
lot of things still behind the scenes with this story. This story is still unfolding, so to speak. It's a sad situation, totally though. I just thought it was real
modern day
brutal.
lynching.
It was definitely a modern day lynching, but I thought it was real brutal for them to show it and then promote what time it was coming on and all this kind of stuff. I just thought it was kind of wild for them to do that. It's definitely inhumane. It was kind of like cruel to the family and the people who love that man. So I just thought it was wild. I don't even watch it too much. I saw the funeral. My mother called me and told me they just had the funeral. So condolences to his family and prayers to the family. But it's just yeah, man, we've been going through this since I've been alive. So if you just close your eyes or put your TV on black and white, it'll remind you of the 60s, the 50s, the 40s, the 30s. And so here we are, 2023, still trying to be free. Whew. Sometimes you got to take your freedom, man. That's what I do know. Let's go.
I don't have a lot to comment about it. Another black man's life has been taken, allegedly they say allegedly at the hands of these police officers, but for me, it's not allegedly. I saw what I saw. So I feel like they literally beat this man to death in front of our own eyes, and it was
like a gang. It was a gang.
Like
it was a brutal. And so they saying that it was a situation that it was in turn like they kind of knew, this gentleman. One of the men had history with this gentleman, whatever the case may be, and it was an assault. It was just a plain out assault, and yeah, I just thought it was crazy.
Have the police officers been charged? Yeah, they've been charged.
I think 3 or 4 of the police, maybe 5 of them, been charged with second-degree murder. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, definitely second-degree murder. I can't say how many, but definitely some of them have been charged with that, and a few other charges have been brought down. All of them have been fired. They're still investigating the situation. So, man, yeah.
Yeah.
How long though do we do this?
I don't know, but on to more happier news. We got two amazing young men competing against each other in the Super Bowl, y'all.
Hey, who y'all got?
Who
Hey,
y'all got?
Fly Eagles fly, man. What we doing?
We got
what
the
y'all doing, man? Fly Eagles fly, man. I'm gonna say this.
What?
That young quarterback is resilient. I will say hats off to both of them. But one of them, Lil Gambie, coming up a little limp right now, and I think that they're gonna put some pressure on his tail and
Who you
slam
got?
that head to the ground. I just told you, Fly Eagles fly.
Oh, okay.
And so I think it's gonna be a serious situation for them because they're gonna have a lot of pressure.
I'm going with the Eagles too, and I love both teams. I love Patrick Mahomes. I love the fact that they got who they got Juju now.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, that's my guy right there.
And I love what they got going on. But I'm Philly all the way. I'm not a Philly fan per se, but since my team is not playing, I'm going to go for Philly.
Yeah, your team don't never make it this far.
Well, my team is actually America's team. Google it. Derek, no.
I don't know why your team is America's team and can't even get past the second round, first round, barely making the playoffs. Dak Prescott sucks. I
told you that when you being a hater, it's so unattractive. It's not sexy.
Your main running back averaged 2.5 yards at $99 million. He owe you something, like $90 million. Y'all suck. But anyway, I definitely will say this is going to be a hard-hitting game. It's going to be a tough physical game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. So, Super Bowl coming up next weekend, y'all, and I'm looking forward to that. But we are going to go to another quick commercial break and come back with question of the week.
All right, let's do it. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
Tomorrow or just the end of time.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, man. So this segment, question of the week, is the segment that we kind of like the most. We give some of the wildest questions ever known to man. Can't make this up, but some of it's really legit.
Some of them, yeah.
And it makes you think. So let's see what
That's
they got.
true.
Let's see what happens.
Question of the week is sponsored by Umbrella Therapeutic Services, DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. They provide community support, medication management, and therapy for individuals and groups. You can reach Umbrella Therapeutic Services at 1-888-793-4357.
And so shout out to my main man Wes, the CEO out there. They doing some big things at Umbrella Therapeutic Services, one of our longest sponsors.
Yep.
And we do not play when it comes to mental health. I like to say that. We like to have fun on Spotlight. But when it comes to mental health, it's a serious issue. So if you know someone that you're reaching out to, they act a little different, maybe distant, strange, pull up, reach out. Make sure you don't leave them out there. Sometimes black people especially, we suffer in silence.
Yep.
We don't like to say, you can ask us, what's going on? Nothing. You all right? Yeah, I'm good. And so that doesn't mean that's true. It just means we don't always express ourselves to be that. So sometimes you have to be man or woman enough to say, let me go over to such and such house and pull up on them, see what's going on, or take them to eat or do something.
That's
and
right.
Then sometimes they'll open up. But mental health is serious right now. A lot of people are really going through it. So take it seriously.
All right, well, this week's question of the week. Listen, if you all have a question for us, a relationship question, a family question, or if you want to ask about me and Stan's relationship, you can ask.
Don't ask nothing about
and
us.
I'll give you
Nothing.
I will give you the tea. Our email address is info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Again, that email is info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Today's question, are you ready, honey?
I'm ready. Y'all ready?
Dear Stan and T-Bomb, I am having the most difficult time of my life trying to forgive my wife. Oh, that's bars. The most difficult time of my life trying to forgive my wife. She did not have sex with another man. Well, at least I don't believe that she did. But she was seen embracing another man at her job, and she confessed it to me. She explained that she had felt unappreciated at home for several years, and she fell into a comforting situation that made her feel alive again. She said they did not have sex, but she admits to being inappropriate by going to lunch with him every day, inappropriate public displays of affection, etc., etc. We have 16 years together, and I do not want a divorce. I just want this to magically leave from my mind and from my heart. When I touch her, I get disgusted all over again. When she tries to be affectionate with me, I push her away. Honestly, I haven't been a husband to her since I found out what she did. I am a man of God, and so I know that it is my responsibility to forgive my wife and to rebuild the trust again. But I am still so pissed off. Yes, she came to me a few times to tell me that she felt unappreciated and unwanted, but I work a lot to keep our lifestyle going, and I'm very exhausted most days, and I admit to not giving her as much time and attention as I did in our early years. Would she rather for me to be home and give her attention, or rather that I be broke? She didn't need to go out and get a job. She insisted that she needed to get out of this house, and so she went and got a job, and now she's embracing another man at this dumbass job. I want my wife in my marriage, but I haven't figured out how to get past what she has done.
Wow. So that's a lot to unpack. So, oh man. So, first of all, where did? Oh man, that's a lot. So, in my opinion, it's a lot more going on behind the scenes than what she's admitting to. She's spending.
This is a man writing a letter.
Yeah, but he's talking about his girl.
Oh yeah, okay,
So,
his wife.
Yeah, she said that they didn't,
They didn't have sex.
Yeah, but I don't believe it. I think that he been smashing. They've been smashing.
You do?
And, yeah, and so I think that, unfortunately, when your wife or your spouse is complaining about certain things, sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with the thing they're even complaining about. Sometimes it's a whole nother thing. So in this case, I think they had underlying issues even prior to her saying, I feel this way and that way. And I believe that she was already creeping with this guy on her job. If you're going to lunch with him every day, and you embracing him and this and that, so, you already crossed the line, pretty much, in my opinion. You might as well screw him. Just throw the whole thing away. And so I don't believe that it's something you can not fix. You can fix anything. It just depends on how mature you are. If he's mature enough and she's honest enough, they can fix it. If not, then I don't think she's been honest at this point. So that's just my take. I don't think she's being totally honest. I think it's more to it than what she's admitting.
Well, I don't think that anything is unrepairable. I like that he said in here that he knows that he has a responsibility to forgive his wife and rebuild the trust again. I like that he said, they've been together for 16 years and he does not want a divorce, but he's having a hard time getting past this, and I get it. He's probably maybe feeling that he said, she didn't have sex with another man. Well, at least I don't believe she did. So he doesn't believe she did, but maybe there's something inside of him that's making him feel disgusted whenever she wants to touch and be intimate or whatever with him, and he's turning her away. This is tough.
This is one for Jonathan.
Right, this is one for John and Tamisha. We might save this for later.
We got to revisit. But what I will say, though, in all honesty, I just don't believe that they really haven't crossed that line. I think that he knows it in his heart, and that's why he feels a little eerie about having sex with her and being with her intimately with her, because he thinks that she's crossed the line. He just don't want to believe it, but I think he knows.
Well, let's say for the purposes of this letter that what she told him is true, and that all she has done is embrace this man in public and go to lunch with him every day. Did she cheat? Is that cheating?
Well, if you're embracing a man in public, you already have feelings that is beyond what you should have. Every day you going to lunch, that's some other things that you shouldn't have. So that's what I'm saying. I believe that she's not being totally honest about the situation. And yes, I believe that's cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating.
If you want to lunch every day with another whole person and having intimate conversations and hugging and boo loving and squeezing titties and all that.
Nobody said that. Wait, you going too far? No.
Oh, well, it's a lot going on, I was saying. So maybe they didn't do that part, but it's a lot more than what she's saying and anything.
Listen, you
Yeah,
always gotta go too
I'm
far.
just saying it's more to it than what she's admitting, and he knows it, and that's why he feels bad. So what if the shoe was on the other foot, and he going to lunch every day with his sister, and he's boo loving in the office, and they hugging all up at the water fountain? Then how would she feel?
She would probably feel the way he feels, but I do believe that people. That happens to people. I believe that it's possible that this woman is telling her man the truth and that we did not have intercourse. Because sometimes that's, people, I don't know, maybe.
And Bill Clinton didn't smoke the reefer.
No, he didn't say he smoked.
He said he didn't. That's
He
a lie.
said he didn't have sex
He
with that
inhaled
girl.
and got high as hell. He smoked the reefer. Everybody was smoking reefer back then. Bill Clinton smoked too. I promise he smoked. He inhaled and smoked the whole blunt. And that's what happened. So she did the same thing. She crossed the line. She's doing way more. She's too comfortable with him not to have crossed the line. She's way comfortable. If you going to lunch with him every day, you way loose. Like, what if I pull up and you at lunch? Y'all chilling. What if I come to your job and take you to lunch and y'all at the fountain hugging?
That's probably how she got caught, because she was embracing this man in public, and then she had to confess it to her husband.
And so she should let that, yeah. So that's tough for me. I don't believe in that. Like, so that's a little,
What is your advice to this man?
My advice to him, if you...
Right, and so again, let's say that he believed that. But again, like you said, either way, you feel like she was cheating. So either if she did it with him or she just embraced him, you feel like she would cheat it no matter what.
If she did that much, she should have went on ahead.
Right, so you feel the same no matter what.
Yeah, if you're going to lunch every day and you're doing all this, just go ahead and screw him. Just screw it. I mean, you already over there. So if it's no, then why you doing that much?
Right, no, right,
so,
y'all?
Alyssa, what we doing? So we're going to have our therapists up here to talk about this later. Me personally, I think the whole situation is wild. If you got that much for another man, that's your new man. That's how I feel. That's your new man. See, I handle things totally different because you can't play with me that much, that far. So if you're going to lunch with somebody every day and boo loving all that work, then I'm thinking that you liking him more than you should, and we're going to see.
But after 16 years of marriage, I think it's worth trying to salvage it.
Yeah, you're going to have to do a lot of making up. But anyway, that's rough.
So, sir, I hope we were able to help.
This marriage thing be crazy.
It is. It's y'all, but it's...
Hey, we got to pray.
But it's so worth it.
16 years, babe. We're going to talk. Yes, we are. I love you, boo.
Right, we'll be right back, y'all.
We'll be right back. Smile later. Hey, man, so...
That's tough.
Hey.
I just can't understand it for the life of me. What I see in you. Yet every time you talk of leaving me, I get so shook up, I don't know what to do. Oh, baby.
city, ladies and gentlemen. And guess what? I got us a +1 in the building. Not just a +1. This young lady is fabulous, as you guys can see. But she's doing something amazing. I think everybody's going to be interested in it. So stay tuned. Wife, you want to introduce
Yes,
our
stay
next guest?
tuned. I have known this young lady for a very, very long time. We go way back, family ties together, and I'm very, very excited. Her entrepreneur journey, she has always been a boss since I've known her, and she's branched out to now bigger things and is doing the big car giveaway. She and one of her amazing partners are doing something amazing to raise money for HBCUs and scholarships. And whenever it's about the kids, y'all know we gotta jump in there and support. So y'all put your hands together, please, and welcome to the show, Tanya Peterson.
Hello, thank y'all.
Hello.
We're doing the big car giveaway where you can win a white SLK 300 Mercedes-Benz. We have raffle tickets that you can get tonight. All of the Spotlight Over the City viewers can get a ticket for $25 a night. If you go to the website, you're going to have to pay $50 a ticket. The website is www.thebigcargiveaway.com. You can Cash App us at $SLK300 Mercedes, or you can text us at 240-459-4475. This is a charitable event through our nonprofit organization called the Community Exchange Network. And we do a lot of resources, information. We show people how to get scholarships, how to get free grant money so they can stay out of student loan debt. Student loan debt has put a chokehold on many of us trying to pay that money when you get out of school and you still can't find a job with a college education. So it's important to understand the resources that are out here that can assist you in getting free money. My daughter graduated from dental school for free, no student debt, coming out making $50 an hour.
Yes.
She even got grant money back to buy her first home.
Yes.
So with the SLK, you'll get a free and clear title. You can sell it. You can use it, $35,000 to start a business, put down a down payment for a home, or use it towards tuition, whatever you like to do with it. But enter to win. You gotta play to win.
You have to play to win.
Again, the website is www.thebigcargiveaway.com. You can call 240-459-4475. Or you can Cash App us again, $SLK 300 Mercedes.
So describe this Benz. Describe it.
It's a two-seater.
It's a coupe. It's a pretty car,
It's
too.
beautiful. It's burgundy on the inside. It's
Ooh,
fly.
I didn't know that.
Burgundy leather on the
So
inside.
it's white with burgundy
Yeah,
guts.
red burgundy inside.
That
You
is
can drop that
nice.
top and look real fly. We ride around in the city with it.
Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, y'all
My
need to
partner
pull up.
Pat has a barber shop.
Okay, Pat.
You can
Shout
go
out to
Hey,
there.
Pat.
Pat,
What's the name
shout
of
out-
that barbershop, Pat?
PJ's Barbers and Stylists, 2410 Martin Luther King Avenue, Southeast Anacostia.
Southside. PJs, right? You say
can-
PJs.
Yes.
You can go there
PJs.
and get your ticket in person if you want to do that if you're over in the southeast area. Plus, you can book Pat on Booksy. Get your discount on a haircut.
Okay.
I
all
like.
right.
Yeah, we're gonna give.
So
us-
we all
we're gonna
about
give
the
her money.
community and bringing the community together and just trying to share information and resources to, elevate, build wealth and legacies for our generations to come.
I love it. And so, Tanya, when is the drawing?
March 31st at the National Harbor. We need
Okay.
some more participants,
March
so we don't have to
31st.
extend that date.
Right.
So,
Okay, I like
Okay.
that. March
yeah, so
31st.
March 31st at National Harbor at 3 p.m.
So make
Okay.
sure you guys get your ticket. You definitely have to enter to play to win. You definitely
Mm-hmm.
can't win on the sideline. So enter. Tickets are normally $50, correct?
Correct.
But this time with Spotlight, do you have to put a code in? Spotlight code
By
or something?
midnight.
By midnight.
Tonight.
Cash
By
App.
midnight tonight, if you
Cash
guys
App.
cash app $25, so you get half off. That means you and your partner can spend $50, and y'all doubled up y'all chances. So bought one and got one free. How about that? All courtesy of Spotlight Over the City right here. All right.
Yes,
And so
yes.
if you win, you just gotta come pull up and take us to dinner. That's all.
It's a two-seater though, babe. They're gonna have to pick one or the other one of us.
Okay, we gonna work that out.
Depends on who wins. If it's depends.
So yeah, but it's a beautiful car, man. It's outside right now. It's a really, really pretty car. If you guys know what the coupes look like, then you'll get it. But if not, then hold hopefully we'll show the pictures on our website. We'll put it on our site.
So Tanya, what's next after this big card giveaway for you all? Tell everybody what's next for you, and make sure that you give out whatever information that you want for people to follow your journey,
Yes,
even after
plug
the
it.
big card giveaway.
Plug it.
Right. Well, we want to continue to give cars away.
Okay.
I got into selling high-end cars, so
I
had
love
about
it.
10 Benzes. So we don't need this one. We're gonna
Yes.
give it away.
Well, say that one more time.
It
What
looks
now?
new.
Don't just brush past that. How many
She
bands? What's going on
said-
here?
I said I had about 10, so
I
we
like, I
combined
like.
my love for Mercedes.
Yes.
I'm not
So we share
getting
that
any
love.
props from the sponsors for that, but
Yeah, so
after that
Mercedes, we need
do
some
we do
sponsorship
cash.
from
We do-
Mercedes, right?
We do need sponsors and donors.
G63 wagons and all that. I like that kind of stuff. Yes. But yes, go ahead.
Yes, so we are looking for sponsors and donors. You can go to our website and drop us a little note, www.thebigcargiveaway.com. We're also doing a cash giveaway later on for college students, cash for college students.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it, y'all. So, is there a way that people can follow you anywhere?
We're on,
so-
we're on Instagram,
Okay.
thebigcargiveaway.com, and you can go to our website and follow us.
Okay, y'all got that. The big card giveaway. I love this. I love what you're doing. And like I said, whenever it's something for the young people and their education and furthering them in this world, I am totally in support of it. So you let us know, Tanya, as things go along, how our platform can be of use. Because again, we are here to help.
Yeah, definitely. Real quick before you go though, how did you get involved with the HBCUs as far as making that your sole purpose? Like,
Well, I started off doing marketing for the HBCU Museum on Georgia Avenue,
Oh,
Northwest DC.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know about the museum, but it covers all HBCUs nationwide.
yeah, shout
And,
out Jay. I think
yeah.
Jay owns it.
They do a lot of networking. It's a
Yeah.
little small museum on Georgia
Yeah.
Avenue that you can
Yeah.
It's really
roll
sexy
through.
too. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
sexy spot. Yeah, I've been in there.
Yeah, so
I
they have a
love
lot
it.
of memorabilia there with the different colleges and just
Cool.
trying to keep that legacy, that HBCU legacy alive.
Yeah, I love it.
Make sure
All
you got
right.
support. All right?
Make sure y'all support the big car giveaway, y'all. If y'all want to pull up before 8:30 and you're in the DMV area, it's out there in the parking lot. You
y'all
want to
can
check it out.
It's outside right
Get
now.
you a ticket.
5210 Off Road. Come pull up and check us out.
Pull
Grab you a
up,
ticket.
grab a
$25 until
ticket.
midnight. That's half off. Normally it's
$25.
$50. You get it for $25 up until midnight today. So that's 2 for 1. So you can double up, get you 2 tickets, and double your chances to win. How about that?
All right, y'all. Give it up one more time,
time
for
for our girl
Tanya
Tanya in the
Peterson and the
building.
big car giveaway. All right, coming up next, we have got Christian Aaron, who's been waiting so patiently. We'll be right back.
Spotlight over the city.
They say talk is cheap, but real shit is so fulfilling. Increase my net worth, my conversation's worth $1 million. Watch the Forbes list, some top spots, I'm out to get them. I know this game takes patience, playing my position. The legend over Pro Tools, below my logic. Perfect tailored suits, handkerchief inside my left pocket. Triple OG, I'm sharp with it. Trigonomics, every time a nigga drop, my rollout is so iconic. Keep it honest, sir, ain't song, the trappers fuck with me. So all the boys in the hood gon' run it back like Ricky. Make executive decisions daily, no committee. Hand shawling on my smoke, keep my green sticky. Broad papers, keep my shit rolled tight, no funnel. I'm still shining underground, my vision is tunnel. I know they hating on my name, still I stay respectful. Cause when you trail them false narratives, they won't affect you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I done came up, success feels better now. My status painted on top, Basquiat crown. Let's go.
Over the City, you guys, and man, we moving along. Y'all enjoying the show?
Yes.
Yeah, I said y'all enjoying the show?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Yes.
we having a great time. We got our next guest in the building. Our next plus one. She's looking amazing. So I'm gonna let Wifey
Yes.
introduce.
So amazing. Like I said earlier in the show, I met her a couple months ago, and I really believed in what she was doing. We had an opportunity to chit chat a little bit, and I just wanted her to come to Spotlight Over the City and talk more about some of the amazing things that she's doing out there, and just her entrepreneur journey and how she's blending her spiritual walk with her entrepreneurial journey. And I just think it's so amazing. So y'all put your hands together and welcome to our show, the lovely, amazing Christian Aaron.
Hey, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Hello, beautiful.
Thank you, miss.
Hello, good to see you again.
Yes, good to see you again, and thank you so much for coming to Spotlight Over the City.
We definitely appreciate it.
We appreciate it, and again, yes, I kind of like connected with you very early on, and I love like-mindedness. I love when things can be aligned, and I appreciate all the things that you stand for, and I just wanted you to take an opportunity to talk about who you are and a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey and your spiritual walk, because you've merged the two, and I want to talk about it.
Yes. So I am originally from Alabama.
Okay.
And I came to the DMV for Howard, so I finished nursing school, and then I got a call to ministry. So I went to seminary locally as well, and I just found that there was tension within the hospital space and with spirituality. I felt as if I had to choose one over the other. And I started a business, Rise Enterprises, where I used my voice to create and curate spaces of wellness. Just last week, I had a retreat for women. I'm all about the mind, body, and spirit, and just really striving towards an equilibrium of self.
I love
I like
that.
how you said that
You
and
see
put that
that?
together, yes. So
Look.
that's a big deal.
Yeah, so let's talk about a little bit about the importance of holistic wellness. Let's start there. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I think when we talk about wellness, oftentimes we're talking about working out or we're talking about what we eat, but we all have finances, right?
That's
Yes.
We all have social settings and environments. So I believe in just expanding upon the 8 dimensions of wellness: environmental, social, physical, mental. And so when you really compartmentalize one, that's when you find burnout. That's when you find imbalance. So you have to keep your pulse on the totality of self. And so I believe that wellness is really what allows us to accomplish our goals, go after our purpose, and really show up being the best that we can every day.
I know that's
I
right.
love it.
I love that. And so let's talk a little bit about how entrepreneurship can be used to promote Christ
Yeah.
and make more disciples.
I love it. So I was a youth pastor for 8 years, and so I really have been in the 4 walls. But then you look out and people ask the question, why aren't people coming? Well, I said, why don't we just come to them? God in Genesis said that we are to be co-creators. So, ministry is not limited to the pulpit. It's entrepreneurship, it's speaking, it's creativity, it's innovation. That's how you draw people in a unique way. And so I feel called to go outside of the 4 walls and really make disciples. Disciples is just relationship building. So before you can talk about quoting scriptures or beating people on the head with the Bible, you really have to just develop relationship. How are you? How's your day? What are your struggles? How do you need accountability? How can I pray for you? And that's how the relationship is built and people come to Christ.
Well, let me give it up for that. Let's give it up for that right there, first of all. You said a mouthful. And,
Right.
So one thing we love on this platform is that we always bring God to this platform. We pray before we go, and we love to hear people who share their stories about the Lord. So thank you for being candid and open about your journey. And I was just curious, what called you to ministry? Like, how did you first get involved? Because everybody has their independent story.
Yeah.
What's your story?
When I was 4, my mother asked my siblings and I what we wanted to be when we grew up. And my brothers, like doctors and lawyers. And I said I wanted to be a school bus. I said I want to help people get to their destinations in life. And I didn't grow up in the church, but when I started to go to church in high school, I found my voice, and I saw that God was just a foundation. And I wanted to just help so many other people get to their destinations, not by money alone, not by status, not by titles or degrees, but by faith. And that's something that I feel called to do the rest of my life.
Wow, what a job.
Thank
What a
you.
job. Yeah,
What a
I
job.
commend you for taking on such a job, because a lot of people, especially young people, don't really jump to that type of challenge. And it can be challenging when you try to bring people to the word or bring people to God. So kudos to you. I like what you're doing.
Yes, kudos to you. I have my notes here. We want to talk a little bit, Christian, about how you and your organization are reaching millennials and the new generations through connection and innovation.
Absolutely. So, one, again, I'm outside of the four walls, so I curate seminars, conferences, retreats, and I talk about things that are sometimes taboo. Can you talk about loving Jesus in juvenile? Can you talk about developing, really developing lifestyle outside of church and biblical foundations? I believe that God calls our personalities, God calls our, whether you're hiking or you're doing yoga, that is still a spiritual, sacred space. And so I keep a pulse on the people. I lead from the center and not the front. What do you want to see? What activity do you want to talk about? What episode do you want to hear on the podcast? And they keep me fresh. They keep me innovative, and they are really truly the captains of the ship.
I love it.
I'm just there to serve.
I love it. So podcast, let's talk about that really briefly. Talk about your podcast. Is it still going on?
It is still going on.
What's the name of your podcast?
Rising with Christian. It goes live every Wednesday. And I talk about how do we rise above obstacles in our lives. And I have people from all walks of life. They are entrepreneurs, they are mothers, they are CEOs. But the thing that grounds us all is that we are people of faith. So you can have business and you can also be a believer. And that's what I like to highlight on my podcast.
Every
I love
Wednesday.
It. Every Wednesday. What time?
Wednesday, we drop at 7 a.m. On Apple and Spotify and many other podcast platforms.
Okay. And so
Super
what's
cool.
next?
I like
What's
it.
next for you and your organization in 2023? What can we look forward to?
Yes, so I am actually launching Rise Nation. I was on the trajectory of planting a church, and God said, I'm going to pivot your plan. And so I'm building a digital church. I'm building a digital platform of followers where there is Bible study, there are weekly connections, there are sermons, and there are meetups in the area. And I want to take Christ beyond the DMV and to really go international to help generations rise in Christ.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
So wait a minute. All of that in this little old you. So that's
Yes.
a big mission, very doable, but plausible. Like, I really believe that what you're doing is going to change a lot of people's lives. Like, the more I tap into the spiritual realm, the more I realize how many people really want it and need it.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many people out here just looking for truth, right? Just looking for something that they can hold on to besides themselves, right?
Right.
And so you're going to do that for a lot of young people and older people as well. So I think that's amazing, actually, to take on the cause. And so God bless. Anything I can do to help, anything we can do to lend to the
Me.
platform, let us know.
Call
we
me.
will do it.
Yes.
Wednesdays at what time again? 7 a.m.?
Wednesday,
It
7
drops
a.m.
early.
So
7
as you're
a.m.
getting ready for your day, you're going to work, you are getting the kids ready. Just be fed and get started with your day with some motivation.
I love
That's
it, Christian,
perfect.
so much. I love it. I love what you're doing. I'm very grateful for people like you, and you exude Black girl magic, and I just want to say I'm proud of
To
you.
the 10th
Thank
power.
you.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
I'm proud of you. Anytime our platform can be useful to help push your journey and your mission, the answer is yes.
Anything else
Thank
you
you.
want to plug before you get out of here?
Yeah, I would
Any
just
coming
say,
ups?
like I said, Rise Nation, we are launching very, very soon. And just a word of advice, as we talk about burnout and wellness, go higher, not harder. Go higher, not harder. Go
harder.
higher in your devotion. Go higher in your intentionality. Go higher in your focus. Go higher in your prayers, and not necessarily go harder with just this grind mentality that society has. So just rise in all that you do and know that the world is waiting for your yes.
Yes, I love it. Y'all put your hands
Man,
together
well, you gotta
for
put your hands
Christian
together for
Aaron.
Yeah, give it up. Give it up for this light being.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, I
All
love
right,
it.
coming up next,
We got John
our-
and Tamisha.
Oh yeah. Oh man. So this is our family. These two are so commendable, but they're doing some amazing things. They have helped our marriage so much, and many others. So they'll be with us right after this commercial break. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city.
Man, y'all give it up for the R&B singer himself.
You
Mr.
were
Just Paul in the
amazing.
building.
Don't
Put
leave-
them hands together. Go on, hit me with it. Yeah. Oh, hot bread and butter, come get your supper. Yeah, I put my foot in the dish 'cause I love ya. Yeah, I put my soul in this shit, fully loaded and kiss to put it all on your lips tonight. Good God Almighty, sipping a hot toddy. Bet you feel it all in your chest when we grinding. Before I put it all on my wrist, I put it all on your finger, 'cause it's a forever thing. Ooh. Oh yeah, hot bread and butter, come get your supper. Give me the old school dance move. It's a forever thing. I see you right there, and I'm so sure it's a forever thing. Listen, hot bread and butter, come get your supper. They say the quickest way to the heart is the stomach, so I guess we playing Hunger Games. And I know this ain't another game giving me the hunger pain. May I put kisses on your forehead? Say yeah, it's a forever thing. Oh, yeah. Hot bread and butter, come get your supper. Oh, it's a forever thing, and I'm so sure. Oh, yeah. Now all my party people, put your cups up. I put your cups up. I put your cups up. And if you ain't got a cup, then put your hands up. I put your hands up. I put your hands up. I say to wave your hand from side to side. Wave your hand from side to side. Wave your hand, 'cause we back outside. It's a forever thing. Oh, yeah. Hot bread and butter, come get your supper. Oh, yeah. Hot bread and butter, come get your supper. It's a forever thing. Spotlight over the city. Spotlight over the city. Spotlight over the city. Yeah. Oh, just a little two-step for y'all if you feeling your drink. I know I'm feeling this Alizar. The Ruben A. Hill make you feel like you're supposed to. It's a forever thing. Y'all remember the game Hot Bread and Butter? Where you hide something and everybody go look for it? It's an old school, timeless feeling. Hot bread, I hear you. You better sing it like you at hot bread and butter, come get your supper. I know that's right. Yeah.
So tell me how it feels. So tell me how it feels. Tell me how it feels sitting out there. Yeah. I'm making a change today. The look of it's taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's not like giving your fame away. What's wrong with
spotlight over the city, you guys. And guess what? We got the +2 in the building,
+2.
not just the +1. Not just the +2 though. These are two of my favorites. I promise you that. These guys are doing some amazing things, not just in the community, but amongst the marriages, amongst family, amongst couples. They have helped us tremendously, and they can do the same for you. So let's give it up for our favorite couple.
John and Tamisha McNeil is in the
building.
building, y'all.
Let's give it up, give it up, give it up.
Hey, so
Man,
happy to
glad
have
have
y'all
you
back.
Yes.
Thanks
Be
for having
here.
us.
Thanks
guys
for
are
having us.
Yes.
You guys are Spotlight family already, right? So you guys are familiar with what we do here. But
Yep.
I want to say thanks for coming back and gracing our, giving us your presence, because you guys are amazing. So
Yes, you are.
just to
Yes,
be
you
personal,
are.
we was having issues before, and we had to come pull up.
We pulled up
and
too.
we had to come all the way and pull up. They
They
live
had
in
to
the
put
woods.
us
They
out.
live way, you got to pack your stuff and have bags and stuff when you come to their house. But when you get there, it's warm and it's welcoming, and they really do a great job. So let's talk about it a little bit about you guys. Who want to go first? Ladies first.
Let's talk a little bit about it. You know, February is beginning, the Valentine's Day. I don't know. We don't really celebrate it that much, but most lots of people do, and it's about
Aquarius
love.
season though.
And,
Aquarius season though. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that though.
His
season.
birthday is coming up soon, y'all, if y'all wondering what that's all about. But yes, John and Tamisha, you all are doing some amazing things with helping to build relationships, keep them strong. And let's talk about your journey as relationship coaches and this retreat that we keep hearing about.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. So how did you guys first even get involved with couples?
You know, that's a great question. I think what I would say, where did we get involved? I think it started with our own marriage. We recognize that, you know, marriage is not easy. And one of the things that we learned fairly quickly was we were having some issues. You know, we've been married for 23 years, but there was some struggle in the beginning. But one of the things that we learned is that once we became a part of a community, we found out that we weren't the only ones that were having some of these difficult conversations or difficult times, or what we like to say, heated discussions. So we recognized that we weren't alone. And then as we started to grow, we realized that, talking to other couples, that we needed to get the word out. We needed to make sure that we are encouraging other married couples to stay married. And quite frankly, and John can talk more about this, but I got tired of friends rolling up on me telling me that they were getting a divorce or they were looking to separate. And I'm like, really? We just had dinner last week. How does that happen? We had dinner last week, and now this week you guys are telling us that you're separating, you're getting a divorce, you're in this community, and you're just keeping too silent. So that's how we kind of got started.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest misconceptions about marriage is that marriage is 50-50, right? And we're never taught that marriage is 100 and 0 or 90-10 or 75-25. And most marriages can still survive if there's still at least one person in the marriage that's willing to fight. And so what we talk about is being willing to fight for your marriage. And so over these 23 years, we have been fighting for our marriages, and not just our marriages, but we're fighting for everybody else's marriages as well. And so that's probably why we do what we do.
And you guys do it very well. You guys are passionate about it. You guys get right in, and you know, you guys keep it honest. You make us accountable. And so these things were important to us. When we came to see you, we knew that we would have some type of resolve.
Yep.
And we couldn't think of nobody better than you guys. So
thank
you.
For me, it wasn't just talking about and talking through our issues. John and Tamisha come up with like actual strategies, we didn't spend that time just talking about, what our issues are. We spent time, like you all actually say, like what you all see is this, and what this identifies as is this, and this is what you all need to focus on doing going forward. Like there are steps. You give us tools, and very, very helpful tools. And the other thing that I love about what you all do, and again, I don't know if you all do this universally or not, but you incorporate scripture into what you're talking about as far as, couples and relationships. And that's what really made a difference for me as well. So.
And candid.
Yes.
You guys were very candid about your own personals. So that allowed us to open up and be candid as well. So this is what you guys can do. So if you guys need any counseling, any marital situation, coaching, these two right here are really humble beings, first of all, but they're super good at what they do, and they get it done, and they get right to it, and they don't pull no punches.
Yeah.
So this is what I like. They make you accountable. They told
Absolutely.
my wife, you need to do it to him more. That's what they were saying. You need to jump on him and
They
bust
did
it
not
down
say that.
every day, if possible.
They did not say that. You are
Oh,
lying.
okay, so they might not have said that, but that's in my head. I heard some of that in my mind. Okay, so maybe they didn't say that. So, but no, on an honest note, on a more honest note though, you guys, I'm gonna let you ask a question because I don't want to take
I
it
don't
over.
have any specific questions. I want John and Tamisha to talk about how people can use their services.
Well, let's talk about the retreat real quick. Let's get into that. So, what about, we went on a retreat. That was my first time ever with these. They had an amazing, so we was in a house had elevators and all this kind of stuff. It was magnificent.
chef.
But more, the food. I want to go back for that. So, but more importantly, the activities were helpful. It showed you how to connect.
Yep.
It showed you how to trust. It shows you how to commit. Like, it was a lot of different things that was going on in the retreat. So you guys had one coming up again, right?
Yeah, we do.
Let's talk about it.
Yes, we do. And the retreat that you guys came to was the We Still Do retreat. And
That's
the
right.
retreat that we have coming up November 9th of this year, 2023, is called Love Is. And we're going to dig deep into what is love to you? And does your spouse know what that means to you? And we're going to be at a beautiful beach house, as Stan was indicating.
Ooh.
We like to go for luxury. We all like luxury, right? We want to be
Yeah.
pampered. When you get there, we pamper you from the moment that you walk in.
They do.
Yep.
We have activities, fun, engaging activities. The number one question I get the most is, I just don't know what to expect. What's going to happen when I get there? Am I going to feel exposed? Am I going to feel naked and ashamed? You know, what's going to happen? You know, is my husband going to come for me? Is my wife going to come for me? And I tell them, this ain't TV. This ain't reality TV. This is about marriage, and all of us are sharing, and we don't pull up on you. That's Stan's word. I love it. We don't pull up on you and say, put a mic in front of you and say, tell me about your marriage. That's not what we're there for. We're there to share as a community. We're there to connect and reconnect, and we have breakout sessions, and we play a lot of fun games.
Yes.
I mean, the
We had
games
fun.
get
Yes.
a little wild. You
Yes.
know, if you've gone to any other game night in your own home, then you would find that the games with us are just as exciting. We have lots and lots of fun. We do beach walks.
Yep.
And we have time to meditate. So we're doing a lot at the retreat, babe. I'm
Great
sure I missed some
food,
things.
Great
Yeah.
food, the games, the dancing.
We
were
slow dance
dancing
and slow
together.
grind. We be
Had
grinding.
dance contest. You was grinding?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
They were
hey, you
grinding.
weren't supposed to tell 'em. Don't tell them everything we be doing, Terry. That was in the back. We wasn't there up there with them grinding. We was in the cut. Okay, but yeah, you can grind though. If
Yes.
you're coming for that. But it's a really good time though, and I mean, it's personable. Like, where you really can just let your head down and have a great time. It was just. So I had never been, so I didn't know what to expect. So like they saying, sometimes you don't want people to move in on your personal space too much, or you don't want to share your information with strange people, because we didn't know everybody.
We
that
didn't
was in the
hardly know
group.
anybody.
Yeah,
We didn't
knew,
even
like-
know these two at
Yeah,
that
we didn't
time.
know. Well, we feel like we did though. Once we
Yeah.
got there and got comfortable, they made
Yeah.
us feel like we've been knowing
It was
them. But
amazing.
It was
It was
we
like
were able
family.
to open up in front of the other people, and other people did the same thing. It was people from different states and the whole nine. So if you're interested in something like that, you should definitely get in touch with them, because it's, you know, you can do it with other people, but it doesn't give you the same vibe. I can't.
Y'all
speak
got like
for other
5
people.
slots left, John?
Five
Yes,
left?
5 slots left. And I'll just say we're very intentional about what we do, right? The activities, everything that we plan is very intentional. And this one is called Love Is, right? And I would just say that love is, right? Many spouses, couples, relationship, if you're in a relationship, you may ask the question, why do you love me? And when you're asking that question, you may be thinking, well, because you lay it down in the bed, or you can cook, or yada, yada, yada. But the most endearing response that you can receive when asked, why do you love me, is because I choose to. And so when you think about that, love is a choice. And when you choose to love me, that means you choose to accept everything within me. And so often I tell people that that woman there is anointed to love me, because she loves me through all of my baggage. And sometimes my baggage may be looking like Louis Vuitton, sometimes Gucci, or sometimes it's wrapped up in a Walmart bag.
Yeah.
But when we have baggage, and all of us do, we may stuff and stuff and stuff, and then that baggage starts to break. And out of that baggage flows our mess, and then we are exposed. But in that exposure, she still chooses to love me. And so when you ask your spouse, why do you love me? Don't be superficial with it. Look for substance. And if they're able to say, because I choose to, then you know they love you.
I love that.
I
So
do
love is
too.
definitely
I
a
love that
choice.
too. He working in early too.
I see.
Hey, John, you just hit a 3-pointer, and they fouled you. You see that? Whoa, let me tell you
And
something.
one.
And one. You working on it. I gotta put some work in, baby.
I love you
And
because
so-
I choose to.
And I love you
Love
because
is a
I
choice.
choose to. And I'm learning this because of some of the stuff that I listen to. Because I used to have a thing before we came to see y'all. My whole thing was changing her, right? She need to change. She need to slow down. She need to speed up. She need to do this. She need to do that. And so you guys told me to look at me more and look at it holistically, for not just what somebody else can do, but what you can do for that person more so. And so it's a lot of things that I learned. So this is all them, y'all. This is where I got all this smartness from. I ain't know none of this till I went over their house. And so this is what they do. This is what they have. This is what they bring. They're sincere about making change. They make permanent changes. Some of the things that we learned from you guys was months ago, and we still have that with
Yep.
us today. So
Yep.
thank you
Thank you very
guys. So
much.
you want to give your handles and let them know where they can
Yeah,
find you guys, because they throwing up their little signs and stuff trying to tell
And
us we got to
how can they get one of those 5 slots remaining? Well, really 4, because I'm going to try to claim 1. So it's only 4 left, because one of them going to be for me and Stan. How can people take advantage of the Love Story Retreat coming up in November? And if not that, if they want to
It's
just get some
counseling, one-on-one
coaching and counseling with you and Tamisha, tell the audience how to do it.
Sure, I'll be glad to. And I would just, really harp on the fact that we are what we call couples coaches.
Yes.
We are very quick to tell people we are not counselors, we are not therapists, and there are times that we recommend individuals, couples, to go through therapy, marriage counseling. And we know that marriage counseling works because it's worked for us. So that's how we would know. We would ask you to please visit us on our website, lovestoryretreats.com. We do Love Story Retreats with our business partners, Arthena and Derek Blair. So please be sure to visit our website. You can go to the website and register for this coming retreat. And also, if you're interested in any type of couples coaching and you would like to meet with John and me one-on-one, be sure to reach out to us via Facebook or Instagram. You can find our handles just as our names are, Tamisha and John McNeil. Look, we're not out here trying to be fancy. We're just out here trying to have impact.
Yes.
And that's bigger than just trying to be fancy, right? We want to have some type of significance. And the things that we like to coach and talk about the most is we teach on the three R's. And it's biblical based, as you said. And the 3 R's is we are advised to reflect. Our marriage should be a reflection of God, because God has asked each of us to be a reflection of Him. And then we should be reproducing. How are you reproducing in the land? How is your marriage reproducing? How does your marriage have impact? Because your marriage was meant to have impact. And then the last is reign. Are you reigning in the land? Do you know what type of authority that you're walking in? Do you know what your union can produce? And if you're sitting there and you're like, my union is supposed to produce something, you need to call us. You need to call us. Because your union should be producing something in the land. And that's exactly what we want to do. We want to produce with you in the land, and we want to show you how to produce in the land, because you were meant to produce in the land. The type of things that John and I can do together is amazing. We do great things alone, but we do even more when we do it together.
I love that
I
so
love it. I
much.
love it. I love it. So, you guys gave your handles, right? They know where they can follow you.
Yeah. Any last words
Any
from
last
you, John?
words, John?
Hey, come see us at our retreat. I know I'll speak for most men. When you hear the retreat, you're kind of standoffish about it, and you're like, oh no, you're not about to put my stuff out on Front Street. That's not what we're going to do. But as Stan and Terry said, we make you feel very welcome. And we're there to make sure that your marriage grows and gets stronger, and not become divisive with anything that you have. So we're not going to put you out on Front Street, but we're going to make sure that you grow.
So real quick, for those couples that we not married yet, and we ain't married, but we've been together 10 years, and that's my man. So do they get to come and see you guys as well?
Sure, they can. They can come as well. Again, we have a great time. You guys can attest to that.
We can attest to it, y'all.
Right? And so you can learn at any stage in a relationship.
Yep.
A relationship is a relationship. So
cool.
One question from the audience real quick. Are you all planning to do a book about relationships at any point?
Good question.
Well, we actually have been in the works for working on a book about marriage and relationships. We both are authors.
Yes.
Best-selling authors, both
Yes.
of us. So we do have individual projects and books that are available to purchase on Amazon.
What's the name of them books real quick? Let's talk about it. Get them titles up. Can't be no best-selling they don't know. What's the name of them books?
Unshakable Faith is one of our books.
That's
and
right.
being on a winning team.
Unshakable Faith
And
being on a winning team. Sound like a win on both of those sides.
Yes.
Barnes & Noble, Amazon, where is it?
Amazon.
Amazon. Make sure you guys get that book. Make sure you guys are following these young, wonderful people. Make sure you guys stay locked in. They're doing some amazing things. But next up, first of all, let's give it up.
Y'all
Wow.
give it up for John and
Let's give it
Tamisha
up.
McNeil.
Next up, we got our wonderful closer in the building.
No, we going right to her. Justin is giving me the gang signs
gang
and say
signs
that,
again.
say
All
that
right.
Amy
All right.
Ames is ready. So we are going to go right to our closer. We have got Ames in the building, you all.
Okay, so
And
before I go, we closing here? Am I going to wrap it up here, Justin? All right, so my last closing remarks is this. Make sure you're never too fly or too cool to pray. Make sure you're never too cool or too fly to pray. God is your source, and he will make you the plug. You understand me? Make sure you're following us on everything is Spotlight Over the City. IG, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere is Spotlight Over the City. Twitter as well. Everywhere, Spotlight Over the City. Make sure you guys are locked in. Next up is our closer, so I will turn it over to this young lady. She's getting ready to kill it. Take it over.
Ames, go ahead and introduce
Let's
yourself
go,
and tell
Ames.
them how amazing you are.
The mic if you like.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
The way you're loveless, I thought it made me feel better. I finally got you out my bed, but I still can't get you out my head. Ooh, I'm sending you one text at a time. I know you by your phone, so boy, pick up your line. I ain't too proud to beg, so what's been said has been said. I need you to know you don't know what love is. I need you to know, yeah, you don't know. You